In me power.
You know, Brookie, how I look so good. You know, I look like a lion. You know how I look so young. It's the blood. It's the blood of the youth. It's the blood of the babies. Everybody gives me their blood. Everybody gives me their blood. I'm thinking he high or he drunk. And I'm thinking it's figurative speech. Like everybody gives me their blood. He was serious. I went there for a modeling career to travel to New York, Bahamas. But what happened was I got pregnant the first night I slept with him. He raped me. He got me pregnant because I pushed him off me. I told him no, and I tried to leave and escape, and he wouldn't let me go downstairs and leave. He said, "No, Brooke, you're staying here. You need a place to stay. You live here with me." I'm pushing him off me, but before I could get him off me, he already came. He already had an orgasm. 2 months later, I'm pregnant. So I went to Peter. Peter, I'm pregnant. Oh, Brooke, you pregnant? So what do you want to do? I want to have my baby. Well, what about your career? I'm going to still have my baby. You're the boss. I get to have my career because you're the boss. And he was like, well, you know you can have the baby if you're going to be a model. And I'm like, this can't be. I was fighting. I was fighting to have my baby. I wanted to have my baby so bad. And Peter made me these promises. I'll take care. Once you have the abortion, you're going to have a career. And then you have a baby.
Our investigation indicates that Nygård has impregnated numerous women, girls, intentionally, paid for their abortion, got the stem cells and injected them into himself to further his life, believing it's the fountain of youth.
Nygård understands what no means. No means no in my world, and in his world, no means yes. Go harder, rape me, or do whatever you want with me.
Did you ever have a consensual sexual encounter with Peter Nygård?
No, I never had a consensual sexual encounter with Peter Nygård. My encounter was definitely not consensual. After my incident, no, I didn't tell anybody because I just signed a 3-year contract, and it was one of those things that you're not proud of it, I'm a strong person. I'm a strong, independent person, and I'm just gonna brush this under the rug and show up for work the next day and just get my money and keep it moving. I'm married, I'm getting married. I have a life outside of this, so I'm not gonna say anything. I just wanted to finish my contract and just be done with the man. I didn't know it was his child until the child was born. So my whole pregnancy, I thought it was my husband's and mine. And then the baby came out 36 hours in labor. Thank you, Trey. And the baby looked identical to Peter, and everything flashed in my head, and I was like, oh my God, and I felt so bad, and I just was like the worst person ever, and how am I supposed to tell my husband? Literally, you have a baby and you're supposed to hold the baby to your chest and let the baby smell you and all that stuff, and I did not want to touch that baby. I didn't want to hold my son for 3 months because of Peter Nygård. I didn't want to be married to my husband and got divorced because of Peter Nygård. I had nightmares every night for 3 years because of Peter Nygård.